Hi guys, today we are talking about this. We are gonna see most popular countries' food by aII. I mean, most popular food of every single country. This video is to me like this longer, but don't make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button and also the bell. But before watching this video, we're just gonna add like a minute of time. Like we're gonna ranking like 5 apples. We're gonna give it like how many stars. We're gonna ranking it how many it is. It's like 1 out of 10. And ranking up all the food of all the countries around the world. Let's see the video.
In this video, I'm trying the most popular school lunches in the world. And while some were delicious,
that was one of the best bites I've ever had in my life.
others were not so good. I can't tell what looks worse, us or the food. And we're starting in North America with the United States, where the typical school lunch is dino nuggets, mashed potatoes, fresh fruit and vegetables, and chocolate milk.
Here's the first food. It is American food. It's probably getting like 9 out of 10 for obvious reasons. This probably get like 9 out of 10 because for obvious reasons, because American food is very delicious and the best food ever exists.
I remember eating this exact school lunch as a kid.
Something very classic with American school lunches is that they like to turn things into fun shapes, like making chicken nuggets into the shape of dinosaurs.
It just makes them taste better.
Go ahead, do the honors.
Obviously, starting with T-Rex.
I'm gonna go with the Stegosaurus. Little dip in the mashed potatoes.
That's a wild move. That brings me back.
So good, so unhealthy. In fact, school lunch in the US is so unhealthy that a slice of pizza counts as your serving of vegetables because of the tomato sauce.
That's really bad.
This is an important thing now, Max. Opening the chocolate milk. The key is really that you gotta peel all the way back first, and then boom, just like that. I'll feed you.
That is actually incredible.
There's just nothing like getting off the playground, being all sweaty and eating dino nuggets with chocolate milk. One more thing with American school lunches is that oftentimes parents will write you a little note in your lunchbox. So I got both of our moms to write us a note.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's actually my mom.
It is really your mom.
No way.
My note says, have a great day. I hope you get to play with Max during recess. Love, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Enjoy your blueberries. Wait, what?
Shouldn't even give you any blueberries.
Let's read more Harry Potter tonight. Love, Mom, smiley face.
Okay. It's kind of like the start of food. I actually never noticed, my mom has actually never did this before because I never actually seen it before. I never actually expected like if mom in United States America give like this like to like kids and like I never actually noticed.
How did you get a hold of my mom?
For every school lunch in this video, we're also going to give it a ranking on a tier list. So for
the United States America food is definitely gonna like S tier. Yes, I said my brain. Yes, it's getting S tier. Maybe A tier, maybe.
The United States, delicious food, but a bit too unhealthy. I think it's fair to put it in C tier. And now let's move to Canada, where we'll have pizza, carrot sticks, an ice cream cup, and apple juice. The cool thing is,
okay, the food is kind of a bit delicious, but Canadian they look like bunch of idiots. Ha 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 ha. They look like bunch of idiots. I thought so. And by the way, I was joking, okay? Don't take this video seriously. All this has a soak, okay?
Fridays in Canadian schools are pizza day. All the kids wait all week for pizza day.
To be fair, I would too.
Look at the mini pepperonis. Yeah. Look how cute they are.
Decent bottom crust, though. I'm feeling good about this.
Not bad.
Look at the thickness of the bread.
The crust is sweet.
It's so incredibly bad that it's good.
Carrot sticks. I feel like you need something to dip them in, but I've never been one to turn down a good carrot stick. Of everything on this platter, though, the thing I love most is the ice cream cup.
That is a blast from the past. It is so distinctive, that fluffiness.
It makes me want to melt, Max. But what's so amazing is the wooden stick that comes with it. If you actually take the wooden stick and you kind of suck the air out of it, you taste that wooden flavor.
Wow, ooh, I'm getting it.
Last thing, juice box. These straws were always annoying.
Extremely.
They're just not strong enough.
Okay. Yes, I was the first thing I was gonna do and eat up all the pizzas. No, never said single pizza. Yes, I'm mostly fat. Yes, I know I'm fat. I know I'm fat. Okay. I was gonna eat pizza and then I eat like the ice cream and then I eat like all this. And then
Look at this. It's already smushed. I can't get it in. There it is.
Actually, that's pretty good.
I don't know if any of you used to do this as a kid, but once you finish a juice box, you blow it up again. And then you put it down and stomp on it.
Oh, stupid. No. No. Fuck!
كانت أسنانك فعلا صفراء. كولجيت وتكويت البنفسجي يصحح صفار الأسنان في لحظتها.
I'm sorry, top part. Like ruin because stupid ass ads always to fucking ruin the video. But Canadian food is getting B tier.
I think it's fair to say Canada's school lunch gets a C tier. C for Canada.
And that brings us to Mexico, where we'll have a
Let's
ham
go.
and cheese torta, tahini cucumbers, carrot sticks, mayonnaise packets, and agua fresca. One thing about school lunch in Mexico is that lots of students go home to eat with their families, but when they do eat at school, it looks something like this.
It looks very healthy.
I want to start with the tahini cucumbers. They look so crunchy and well seasoned.
What am I experiencing right now?
They love tahini and chamoy so much in Mexico that kids will actually have keychains on their backpacks like this. If you want a little more tahini on your cucumber, just pop it open.
Don't mind if I do. That's okay. That's gonna be excessive here. Ooh, que rico.
A torta is just a Mexican sandwich, essentially. You can put a variety of different things inside.
Ooh, the sound is definitely delicious. I was gonna grab like little like tin like this sauce. He's talk about like little like orange. I was gonna grab like little like
Cheese and well seasoned.
What am I experiencing right now?
They love tahini and chamoy so much in Mexico that kids will actually have keychains on their backpacks like this. If you want a little more tahini on your
there's like tahini. I was gonna grab tahini and put all this inside the saddles and eat it all that.
cucumber, just pop it open.
Don't mind if I do. That's okay. That's gonna be excessive here. Ooh, que rico.
A torta is just a Mexican sandwich, essentially. You can put a variety of different things inside it, but as you can see with this one, we've got all sorts of fresh
It looks
fruits,
delicious.
vegetables, quick, simple, on-the-go lunch.
We were missing out growing up. That right there is a school lunch.
Super flavorful, super fresh.
10 times better than anything else we've had today. It's even common to add on a little bit of mayo.
And the best part is washing it down with some agua fresca, which is fruit-infused water. See? It's basically just like a cold tea. In the heat that you probably have on a playground in Mexico, this must be extremely refreshing.
This would hit the spot.
We're gonna put Mexican school lunch in B tier and move on now to
Mexican food is definitely getting all the way to S tier.
Jamaica, where a typical school lunch is fried chicken, peas and rice,
Wait a second.
sorts of fresh fruits, vegetables, quick, simple, on-the-go lunch.
We were missing out growing up. That right there is a school lunch.
Super flavorful, super fresh.
10 times better than anything else we've had today. It's even common to add on a little bit of mayo.
And the best part is washing it down with some agua fresca, which is fruit-infused water. See? It's basically just like a cold tea. In the heat that you probably have on a playground in Mexico, this must be extremely refreshing.
This would hit the spot.
We're gonna put
Mexican food is definitely getting S tier because it's very, very delicious.
school lunch in B tier and move on now to Jamaica, where
Jamaica, okay.
typical school lunch is fried chicken, peas and rice, mac and cheese, plantains, a side of fruit, and fruit punch.
Ooh, okay. There's a lot of delicious food right over there. There's a lot of delicious food.
We are really leveling up here.
Yeah, this looks unbelievable. Even this. Look at this thing. I say we divide and conquer.
I feel like I gotta do mac and cheese on the chicken. School lunch or not, that was one of the best bites I've ever had in my life. Put some mac and cheese on there. You just pair pair so well together.
Oftentimes, kids will take their mound of rice, and they'll take some of this Jamaican gravy, and then make a little volcano. While you eat that, I'm gonna set up the drink. I love the way they serve the drink in a little pouch like that.
And everybody knows that blue tastes better.
If I had this lunch every single day, I would be a very happy student.
Jamaican me crazy with this school lunch. It's getting an A tier.
And now that we've finished in North America, we'll move on to South America.
Yep, the North America, we already done North America. We're not doing of all countries North America because this video would be like 90 bazillion years old video.
Where we'll start with Brazil to have rice and beans, ground beef, a side salad, jello, and cashew.
Brazil, okay, Brazil. There's a lot of good food. Holy crap. There's a lot of good food.
Juice.
This looks amazing.
Hold on. In Brazil, everybody needs to scan their ID card before they eat. I made this both a Brazilian student ID just in case we ever go back to school in Brazil.
This is hilarious. Why do I look way more handsome than you?
Before either of us eats, I'm gonna scan these. Max, yours isn't scanning.
The principal called my mom. Everything's fine.
Sorry, Max. You can't eat lunch today. Mine's scanned. I'm good.
What?
Alright, where do I begin? Maybe a little bit of the beans and rice. Looks like there's some bacon.
Okay, beans and rice. It's kind of a little bit weird combo. Yes, I'm still it looks like a pile of poop, but it's not poop. It's like it's sort of like beans and rice. To me, beans and rice combined together is kind of a bit weird because who eat beans and rice at the same time? It's kind of me like saying like beans, pineapple, and pizza do not never bunch together. But maybe jelly, maybe this one like jelly one, maybe. Yep. The only tasty thing is this one. There's milk, there's salad, there's jelly, and there's whatever it is.
Get in there. Wow. This rice has been cooked to perfection in bacon and bacon fat. And when you pair that with the ground beef, it is unbelievably good. Everything tastes so incredibly fresh. And part of the reason is because it's the law in Brazil that lunch must be cooked fresh every day, and 1/3 of it needs to come from nearby farms. That makes the food even better. I'm so happy I paid my lunch bill for this one because this is good. I've never had cashew juice before.
Let me guess, it tastes amazing.
It's fruity, but at the same time, it's naturally really creamy. It's really good. Last stop here, Jello soccer ball. Look at that thing. I feel bad. I'd ask Max what rank he thinks we should give this, but he's not going to be any help, so we're going to put Brazilian school lunch in A.
Brazilian school lunch is getting like a C tier because like there's beans and rice. It's kind of a bit weird combo, but at least they have jelly, okay? Brazilian food, Brazilian school food is definitely getting a C tier. C tier is kind of like the middle. It's like it's both good and bad at the same time.
That rice was too good. And now let's move to Argentina, where we've got chicken milanesa with salad, white rice, bread, fresh lemon, mayonnaise, and pineapple.
Okay. It's kind of remind like Gordon Ramsay. It's kind of remind like Gordon Ramsay food. It's kind of muddy. I like the food like they have like little like lemon and tomatoes and salad and like it's supposed to be like steak and like potato and mayonnaise and like lunchbox. That's all the food of
Milanesa is this fried and breaded chicken here, and Argentinian people love it so much that they have a national holiday called National Milanesa Day.
It looks like something you'd order at a restaurant.
Every Milanesa comes with fresh lemon, and it is never eaten without a huge squeeze of lemon over the top. Hear that crunch?
Crunch.
A lot of students also love adding mayonnaise to their Milanesa, so we're going to try the same.
There's a lot of mayo there. Creaminess from the mayo and the acidity from that lemon, so good.
Another thing I love here is they put some butter on the rice. There's really nothing like simple buttered white rice.
Okay.
This for me is closest to what I would want to have at school lunch every single day. You've got carbs, you've got...
Yep. I ever like eat this every single day, I'll be like the happiest student ever exists in this entire planet. I'll be like the most happiest kid in, in existence because the food just look like very tasty as well.
Protein, you've got healthy, fresh greens, and even this really delicious looking juice box. One of the best juice box sips I've ever had. What? I might start buying these just to have.
Argentina school lunch? We're going with it.
It's probably getting like a B plus. It's probably getting like A tier food. A tier. Oh, here they going stupid ad again.
On to Colombia. This for me is closest to what I would want to have at school lunch every single day. You've got carbs, you've got protein, you've got healthy, fresh greens, and even this really delicious looking juice box. One of the best juice box sips I've ever had. What? I might start buying these just to have.
Argentina's
Okay.
school lunch?
After stupid ads, after like stupid ad again, deleted. Finally need to go watch the video. Let's go watch the video.
We're going with A tier.
And now on to Colombia, where we've got arroz con pollo, vegetable soup, plantains, hot sauce, and passion fruit juice.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean,
Okay, Colombia. Look at like the little like food thing. Wait a second, I actually have this before. I actually hear me out. By the way, I actually have this before. I'm not actually joking. My dad actually have this before. Every time I remember in the past, in like 2016, 2018, back then I used to be like laughing. My dad used to be laughing this was like because back then it was like very tasty because you grab like in bread and put it inside together. It's to me like tastes very good. Also, it's very healthy and very vegan. It's make you very stronger and powerful at the same time.
looks sunny.
Lunch is the biggest and most important meal of the day in Colombia, so this is a big deal right here. Apparently, we're supposed to eat the soup first. Not my favorite, but it's good.
There's something in there that's very unique.
The corn is really sweet and tender.
That's actually a game changer.
Let's add a little ahi to our rice here, spice things up a little. I love the ahi on there.
Ooh, a little kick at the end though.
The plantains here are said to be so sweet that the kids actually call them banana candy, so it's almost like a dessert.
Nice crisp on the outside, but kind of dense and chewy.
Of all we see here for a Colombian school lunch, my eyes are drawn to the bagged passion fruit juice.
How do we approach that?
I honestly think we just toss 2 straws in there and just go for it.
This feels dangerous.
Wow.
It's almost creamy.
That tastes like somebody juiced it 5 minutes ago. We're gonna give Colombian school lunch a solid B.
It's probably getting Colombian food. It's probably getting solid like B tier.
I'd call it a B+.
And with that, we finished in South America and are moving on to Europe, where we'll start in France to
Europe.
eat a multi-course school lunch that includes a salad.
Let's go France. Let's go France.
Some roast chicken and vegetables, a bread and cheese plate, some fruit for dessert, and water. France takes their school lunch very seriously. In fact, students get between 1 and 1.5 hours just for lunch. Wow. First course is a shredded carrot salad. This is so fancy.
Almost too fancy.
This sounds like very fancy. It sounds like very fancy and cool and delicious. I never know like French like school food is this tasty. I expect it to be like a normal like food. It's gonna be like it like fries and mayonnaise and nuggets. That's it. But I never expect this to happen. Never expect this happen.
Really fresh. 10 times healthier than any school lunch I've ever had in America. America.
And the rules, by the way, for school lunch in France are very strict. No soda, no candy, no vending machines on campus at all. All the food is cooked from scratch by chefs and...
Okay, that's very strict. I didn't like. Now I hate friends school lunches because there's no candy, no food, there's like no candy. I heard there's banning test up. Yes, I actually found horrible discovery. It is brands they got banned test up. Yes, I talk about test up. You know this thing at price. It's just banned test up. This is banned test up by no reason. In schools, in schools they ban test up by no single reason. That sound like hell, huh? How can I eat like fries about test up? Fries and test up is the best combo, but no, apparently brands didn't like test up.
No more than 4 times a month can you have any fried food.
That is impressive.
The second course is roast chicken with vegetables.
It's simple, but it looks like French food.
Let's check the crispy skin. The chicken is in...
By the way, I just realized something about like France. It is they eat frogs. Yes, you heard correctly. They eat frogs. They love eating frogs. Yes, you heard correctly. They just eat frogs 24/7. Their favorite food, they like eat like frogs, like to like treat them like chickens, or to like eat them like a turkey or something. This is like eating, this like treating like a turkey, but in reality, it's just like a frog.
incredibly well cooked.
Crispy skin, juicy meat.
Craziest part is you get one of these fancy napkins that you get in a nice French restaurant. We didn't even talk about the fact that this is served on an actual plate.
I noticed that we've stayed clear of the broccoli. Open up.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to have it.
You said yummy.
No. Course number 3, bread and cheese plate.
I cannot believe that they're serving high-quality cheese at school.
Wow.
It's simple, but it just hits the spot.
Now for dessert, a piece of fruit. Presentation on point. I know a piece of fruit might seem like such a lame dessert, but for me, it's actually perfect. We wash it down with a little water.
A bunch of points for presentation, but just not quite exciting enough. France school lunch is getting B tier.
Continuing on to...
Yeah, it's getting like probably French food is definitely getting like solid B tier because the food maybe like be like good, but they're very strict.
Italy, a typical school lunch is chicken al forno, tomato pasta, salad, and a water.
Mamma mia, and pizza and shit. I know how to speak Italy. It's just because I play Mario. I love like Italian food. It's very delicious. It looks like very tasty. I probably the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna eat this first food of all that. I'm gonna enjoy. Probably gonna eat salad and eat all of this.
Mamma mia! This looks like real food. Start here with that chicken al forno.
I'm gonna have a little bit of this tomato pasta.
It's like a perfect roast chicken.
Italian schools all...
Let me step up the video and like add like two like text.
always use olive oil instead of butter. I'm going to open it up and drizzle it across our salad if you're okay with that, Max. It's so fancy for a school lunch to have fresh olive
Oh, wait a second.
oil. It really adds to it. And then you see how we have those little tomato bits left at the bottom there. You then just take your fresh bread, and then you're meant to use it as a mop to make sure you get every last bit of that sauce so that your plate is completely clean. You already have some water. Was it good? A little bit, yeah. Did it taste like Italian water? It tastes exactly like water.
Yeah, but reason why I make like step make like reason why I make like 2.0 was like make like double because I want this video not be like 40-minute video. I want this video to be like short video.
Oh, did you see how it sprayed out? We gotta see that in slow motion.
Oh, stupid!
Average. So we'll go with B tier and move on to...
Italy food probably can like A tier food.
Lunch is served in a 3-course meal that includes soup and rice, fish and salad, and a small dessert. Course number 1, soup and rice.
I usually get soup. That is one of the best.
Yeah.
Let's go to course number 2. One more. Just so good.
Course number 2, we got fish and a side salad. Fish in Spanish schools is served at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay, the food is kind of a bit a little bit kinda, a little bit bad, and also like kinda cool. It's kind of a bit the same.
A little bit of a sad piece of fish. I would have liked some better presentation here. But it tastes a lot better than it looks. And side salad. Who doesn't love a side salad? Me.
Very healthy. I feel like as a young kid, though, I would not be pumped about this. Max at 12 years old, this over pizza, we're on pizza all day.
Now, course number 3, the dessert. We got flan. You like flan? I love a good flan. I don't like flan.
Really?
Look at it. It's like
Hear me out. I actually like flan. Yep, I actually have flan. It tastes like very good.
hello, of course.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Before we give our tier ranking, there's one more thing. In Spain, they care so much about what the students think of the food that they actually, at one school, used emojis to let the students rate the meals. So, why don't you
Okay.
one or two that come to mind? I'll do the same.
I don't know about the first 2 dishes, but that
Ooh.
dessert, I'm in love.
I'm gonna go
That
with
sounds
two.
like
I've got
fun.
the confused emoji. I've also got the fire emoji. I don't understand why they paired that rice with that soup, but the overall experience was fire.
Spain's school lunch is getting B tier.
Yep,
And this
B
brings
tier.
us to the United Kingdom, where students
It
get
is United Kingdom. I know it's what it's gonna be. I know it's.
fish fingers, baked beans, chips, a bread roll.
Yep, of course it's gonna be fish fingers and potato. Of course it's gonna be beans and fish fingers for obvious reasons because they love fish fingers a lot.
And grape juice. There's a reason my tray looks better than Max's here, and that's because in the United Kingdom, better behaved students can earn golden table privileges, which come with shiny gold tableware and the perk of being served before
Does probably sound like heaven. That sound like heaven.
everyone else. That's not fair. You should have behaved. Max, I'm going to show you a little lunch hack that some students do. You take a roll of bread and you cut that roll of bread open, and then you stack on some of these nice crispy fish fingers. Then French fries,
Chips, as they say.
and last but not least, I'll put some of those Heinz baked beans over the top. This is a UK lunch hack called a fish finger sandwich.
You can enjoy your fancy sandwich, your gold, this, that, the other thing. I'm gonna eat them like a normal person.
It also tastes better with the gold tray and the gold plate and the gold placemat.
yeah, for sure, dude.
Wash it down with a little grape juice. I love how fancy my lunch is. Look how much more fun I'm having than Max. You want a bite of my sandwich?
Sure.
Psych.
That's called bullying, all right?
I love this lunch. I'd give it a B tier.
It's definitely can like a little bit like B tier because
Honestly, I think it's an F.
He's only saying that because he didn't have a gold plate.
I'll meet you at D.
Fine. The UK school lunch gets D tier. And
Yep,
we'll move now to
D
Sweden,
tier
which
food.
serves meatballs, spoiled potatoes, crisp bread, lingonberry jam, and whole milk. Before we eat, Sweden is famous for having its teachers come in and sit with the students to teach proper posture, proper eating habits. So I invited my old history teacher to come in and just watch over us while we eat.
How are you?
What's going on, Mr. Petherick?
How's it going? Very nice to meet you, Max. I'm a little nervous now. We got a teacher here. Yeah.
With that, Max, dive in.
You already know I'm going for the meatballs.
I'm gonna go for one of these.
Just go for it, Nick. Oh, that's attention.
I'm gonna dip it in the jam. This jam, lingonberry jam, it's a little bit less tart than cranberries, but they put it on everything. So you can put it on this crisp bread, you can put it on your meatballs, your potatoes. It's delicious with everything.
I might do them all together.
Be careful with the spillage there.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. I'm making a mess.
Show Max how it's done, by the way.
Fork right into the jam.
All right.
Yep. No spillage.
No spillage.
See that? Max, go ahead and try again. A little bit more polite this time. I'm gonna get some jam.
Maintain that posture.
Straight up?
Straight up.
Got it. It's always good to sit up straight while you're eating. That's true. You gotta try this, Max.
No talking with your mouth full.
Yep, I forgot.
The one time there's a teacher here watching, I can't get it together.
I'm a huge fan of the school lunch in Sweden so far. It's simple, and I love the jam.
It really ties it all together.
It's delicious. Mr. Petherick, you got a final grade for our behavior during this lunch here?
Yeah, a solid B+, you know, improvements could always be made.
I feel like I brought down our grade, but I'll take B+.
All right. And now that you've graded us, every school lunch is going to get a ranking on a tier list. So you want to help us give this one the ranking?
Sure, we're gonna give Sweden a B tier ranking.
okay, yup, it's definitely gonna like a B tier for obvious reasons. Okay, I was gonna say something different. Okay, not gonna repeat the same words enough and over again. It's just like a robot, but the food is definitely kind of like a little bit delicious. I didn't like about like the teaser, the fact the teaser is like gonna eat fondue. It's kind of sound like cool and also kind of bad. What if that teaser is like you hate us? It's like what if that teaser is not like the student? It's like what if they hate you something?
Max, come over here for a minute. You did a good job today, but you just gotta keep working on the manners. If it happens again, you spilling stuff on yourself, I'm gonna have to talk to your mom.
Moving on to Finland, we've got pea soup, rye bread, carrot and tomato salad, orange kiseli, and skim milk. In Finland, they eat in complete silence for the first 10 minutes to encourage mindful eating. So we're gonna do exactly that.
Oh, another ad. Another ad. Escape.
shock now. We did some damage, huh?
I wish the food tasted better.
Finland is famous for offering free school lunch to every single student. And every single Thursday is pea soup day across all sorts of places in Finland. Hospitals, schools, the military. That's why we have pea soup.
I know exactly what day I'd be skipping school.
I actually happen to disagree. I like the pea soup. I think it's seasoned super, super well.
I like yep, it's like, but to me it's kind of a bit tasty. I kind of a bit like it because yes, it looks very, very bad, yes, but maybe it tastes, maybe it's like tastes very, very good, but some people gonna say, oh, this looks like shit, this looks like poop, but it's kind of, to me it's kind of a bit delicious.
But I know you're thinking F tier, so I'll settle with you at D tier. And that brings us to
D-tier.
Germany for some chicken schnitzel.
I probably could be like a C tier because to me the food is kind of bad, but the food is kind of good at the same time.
Mashed potatoes, peas, and water. Wow, I can't tell what looks worse, us or the food.
I can't tell what the bad thing is, like the clothes or the food.
Oh, boy.
What do you guys think? I think it's probably me and Max. How about this? Subscribe if you think we look worse, and like the video if you think the food looks worse. Before we eat, I think it's good to let you know that the students in Germany call this food Flugzeugessen, which means airplane food, because it's really bland.
Yup. In Germany, I think the food is kind of bit like delicious because yes, the food looks like bad, like pile of poop, but the food is actually very,
Comes on
very
a tray, and it always tastes the same.
I'm feeling optimistic.
The schnitzel does look pretty good. I don't know, Max.
I'll be honest, it's a little dry.
It's dry with no seasoning.
Let me help you out with that, Nick.
If there's anything that can help German school lunch, it is Osmo.
I'm not just saying it's like Osmo.
10 times better. Let's try some peas. Here comes the airplane.
Tastes absolutely horrible.
This is mean if he gives this. I know we're not through every country yet, but this might be the most boring school lunch in the world. It's gotta go F tier. Couldn't agree more.
Yup, it's probably getting a fully F tier. F below, it's probably getting below F tier. It's completely dark water, dark poop.
Moving on to Russia to have chicken cutlet, beef salad, beet soup, and tea. In some Russian towns, grandmothers come to serve the food, so I brought in a Russian grandmother to serve this one for us.
What is that?
I should explain, Max. She doesn't speak any English, so she has absolutely no idea what you're saying.
What's this?
Какой замечательный чай. Чай.
Чай.
Ура!
Makes me hot.
Не надо пить. О, как вкусно. Very good, very good.
There you go.
Да. Ура, вкусно.
Max, you want to start trying the chicken cutlet? She's gonna cut it for us.
О, какой хороший мальчик.
I'm gonna try the soup, Max.
Считается русская кухня.
Try it, yeah. No, a fun fact about Russian school lunch is that it's actually called abiet, which means dinner because this is the main.
Yup, basically they call it buffia. You never know what the hell that possibly mean. Basically, I mean like dinner because it looks like dinner of food because it looks like very, very tasty, also very, very bad.
hot meal of the day. And then in Russian tradition, you always have tea.
Очень вкусно.
Очень вкусно, very good, да.
I would say the food here was a bit basic, but the experience was incredible. So we'll go with a nice even C tier. And now with Europe done, we'll move on to Africa.
C tier is definitely, but like, let's give it like a solid B tier. I mean solid B tier. No. Solid like base. Solid B tier. Okay. Okay, solid like A. Okay, solid B. Okay, maybe solid B.
Start in Morocco with a vegetable couscous, tomato cucumber salad, fresh figs, and minced tea.
Come on, Dog, where's the
Morocco is kind of a little bit tasty as well.
Eat, Nick. Not everything needs meat, Maximus.
crazy flavor profile? Unreal. A depth of flavor you wouldn't expect.
See, not everything actually needs meat. I can tell this is gonna be filling.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
The other thing I noticed right away, these fresh cucumbers and tomatoes. Something got this, but in Morocco, we're gonna do a little challenge. Who can pour from?
You're up.
Here's a
The
look.
food's
Dual lunch.
kind of a bit tasty. Yes, we can skip part.
Just jollof rice. Steep
Yes, no.
this right now. Not bad. Create that foam, Max. No spillage.
We saw that. Pretty good. Here's a look at my spillage. Now, Nick, you're up.
Here we go. Not even close. Here's a look at my results and my spillage. Comment below. We need to know who you think won.
As for the rating, Morocco school lunch is getting a
It's getting
Moving on to
tasty.
Nigeria. A typical school lunch is jollof rice, steamed vegetables, stewed chicken, and chavita juice. Jollof rice is one of the most popular dishes in all of West Africa, and I am very excited to try it.
It smells insane. You have to try that.
Is it amazing?
So good. So flavorful.
I actually have this before. Yes, it's probably somebody be like, how many food do you have this right now? Okay, I know, and I was gonna stop keeping repeating the same words and over again. But sometimes I have to repeat the same words again. Okay, I'm sorry. But let's go watch the video.
It's a perfect amount of spice. Watch when I break this chicken too, it is fall apart tender. Go ahead, amazing. Insanity. It's a little bit like an Indian curry chicken. This chicken, by the way, is so popular in West Africa, the kids call it party chicken because it's served at parties. People love it that much. And speaking of parties, a lot of schools actually have a dance party with music during lunchtime, so we're gonna do exactly that. Not gonna lie, Max, I think Nigeria deserves our very first S tier.
Well deserved.
Next up
S
is Ethiopia,
tier.
where a typical school lunch is injera with lentils, stew, cooked vegetables, and mango juice. Visually, what do we think?
Looks like a sponge.
Yes, this is a spongy fermented flatbread. It's traditional in Ethiopia for kids to eat off the same tray, so what we can do is just tear the injera. It smells really good.
It's almost like sourdough.
I almost don't want to eat it. I just want to play with it. What we do here is we use our right hands to dip it into the stew, soak up some of the juice in there, and then we eat it.
Okay.
Amazing. Those soft chickpeas, the seasoning in there. That's one of the best bites of food I've had in a while. I didn't tell Max this yet, but traditionally in Ethiopia, people will give each other what's called a gursha, which is a bite fed by hand, and it's a sign of love or friendship. So Max, please open up.
Wait, do you love me or are you my friend?
He licked my fingers a little bit. That's okay. I'm gonna start going around asking all my friends for a gursha. The lentils too look expertly cooked.
If those lentils taste good, this might be S tier.
They're all right.
They're all right. I still think it might be S tier.
I think the same exact thing.
I'm just gonna say it. Ethiopia school lunch, that is an easy S tier.
Moving on to South Africa.
Another stupid ad again.
Live weather forecast.
Another worst escape button.
Open beans, a polony sandwich, and cereals juice. Right away, the pup here almost looks like a circular chicken breast.
It looks like a half onion to me or something.
This right here is a thick corn porridge, and we're gonna eat it in the traditional style with our hands. We grab some of the pup, and you kind of mush it together, okay, like this. Hold that with your 4 fingers, and then you wanna go onto the beans, and you use your thumb to kind of smush the beans into it. And we've got a beautiful bite right there of pup and beans. Then in you go. The flavor combination is so unique. It's a little bit earthy. It's almost like a little bit grainy, but then there's a bit of a sweet corn flavor. The great thing is you can wash it down with some cereals juice. It's a really popular South African brand. Almost like a pineapple flavor bologna sandwich. We would call it bologna. They call it polony. I always like bologna.
There's something about it. It's not premium per se, but it's so good.
These might not be my favorite flavors of anything we've had, but in ranking this one, I'm going to give a lot of extra points for the experience of eating it. We'll put South African school lunch right in the middle at C tier. Next up is Egypt, where we'll have full medemes, baladi bread, carrots, and sugarcane juice. Commonly in Egypt.
Okay. By the way, I'm still said like almost like a billion times. I said like almost like 2 times in a row. Yes, I'm said like 2 times in a row. But my taster is live in Egypt. Yes, he's live in Egypt. His name is Muhammad, and he's lived in Egypt. But now I'm from Saudi Arabia, and he's from Egypt. But I'm from Jeddah. Okay, I'm from Jeddah.
Students actually go out and buy their lunch from street vendors because there's all sorts of amazing street food in Egypt. And what they most often buy is this thing right here called full medemes.
It's slow-cooked fava beans that are seasoned with lemon juice, olive oil, and different seasonings.
And I'm following. I've got one on the other. Stop being Japan.
Okay, we didn't skip this part because the video is like too long. We didn't skip the last footage, like Bob's like A tier food.
Students get chicken katsu curry, rice, miso soup, and fresh milk. For this section, Max is dressed up as one of the students from the lunch team. Because there are no janitors in Japanese schools, the students take turns serving food, cleaning up, and wiping down trays, meaning that the entire school lunch is run by students like Max. They also don't eat in a cafeteria. Instead, students are served at their desks in the classroom, so we're going to do the same. Thank you. Oh, and before I eat, most kids bring their own chopsticks in cute cases like this. It's a total flex to have cool ones like mine. Max, what'd you bring?
Only my favorite chopsticks.
Hello, kitty.
Mine totally got mixed up with someone else's.
This chicken katsu curry is one of the best things we've seen all day, and I'm not surprised. Next is...
So many side dishes.
Oh.
Next is... Listen to this. And now the best part, I get to wash it down with some fresh Japanese milk. This might be the creamiest milk I've ever had. I'm putting Japanese school lunch right up in A.
Yup, in A tier, the same thing to me.
Tier. Next is South Korea, where we'll have pork bulgogi with doenjang jjigae soup, rice, seaweed sheets, kimchi, bean sprouts, and strawberry milk.
This is what I'm talking about. So many side dishes.
Oh, I actually have this before. Yes, I'm out. Okay, I'm understand. Okay. But my dad, my mom, actually have this food in childhood. Yup, they actually have this food. Yup, it was like it's like a little bit untasty, but you keep like eating it. It's done. Basically, it's like a sushi. It's like sushi.
But the South
It's
Koreans
like
also
sushi, but
love meat. When I think
in
of South
Turkey.
Korean food, I think of
It's like two things. It's like sushi and broccoli.
these massive spreads of food where you can pick from all these different dishes. And this school lunch looks like exactly that. So I'm going to take a seaweed sheet here.
a little pork on there. You need some kimchi. Rice on there.
Thank you. A few bean sprouts. I'm going to go for this one in one bite. Boom. I get sweet, I get salty, I get sour, I get crispy, I get everything. I'm going to open up the strawberry milk here. Yeah. The soup is always served piping hot. Sometimes the kids will stir in a little bit of rice to try to cool it down. We'd also be expected to finish all this food because South Korean schools are very serious about food waste. They have the most high-tech school lunch system in the world and use AI scanners to track the food waste every single day.
My plate would be cleared every time. South Korea's school lunch is getting S tier.
Yep. South Korean food is definitely than like solid S tier, easy S tier, 100% zillion% S tier.
That's a hard one to beat. We're moving on to India, where we have vegetable sabzi, aloo paratha, roti, achar, and mango juice. India serves 100 million children school lunch every single day. And traditionally, it's served in what's called a tiffin.
That is the coolest looking lunchbox I've ever seen.
The problem is I have no idea how to open it. Here,
I'll take the base.
Oh.
Wow, hey.
1,
2.
3, 4. Kids will bring their own pickled vegetables that their parents made, and everyone likes to trade with each other to see what other people's pickles taste like.
Smell your pickle.
Oh, mine smell way better than yours. I'm not trading with you. In India, lunch is also most commonly eaten on a rug on the classroom floor. So here we are.
Let's dig in.
I'm just gonna grab some of this, get some potato in there.
Strong lack of flexibility right now. I can't even get to the...
Okay. It's kind of sound like interesting because sitting down and eating food is kind of a good combo because in my country you need like sit down like to table because we cannot eat like outside. Like instead of being like eating like, but actually we have the same rule as India because we have like the same food, like you have like eat inside the school, not
Definitely delicious.
same thing to me. I actually in my school they allow students to eat inside in class while we would then do homework after like do homework in school. Then give you food and then let you eat your own food. Also, it's very good
I gotta cramp my
as
way
well.
for a second.
Ooh, this is spicy.
I don't know if I could last more than like half a day in India. This is really tough.
Give me that. Here. This is my pickle. How is it?
My moms are better, but it's very good.
There's no way your mom's are better.
This recipe's been passed down for generations.
Wow, those are very tasty. Oh, yours are super spicy.
My hands are even burnt. I'm sweating. I'm gonna call my mom after this one.
I need to go drink some milk, so while I can still talk, I'm gonna give Indian school lunch A tier.
Yup, it's time to get like a solid solid A tier.
Next is Thailand, where we've got sauteed chicken, rice, soup, a fried egg, watermelon, and a yogurt drink. Once again, we've got fun shapes for the kids. This cute little guy is a little rice elephant.
I thought it was a dog.
In Thailand, you hold your spoon in your right hand and use your fork in your left hand to push the food into your spoon, and then... You gotta try that.
Really?
The flavors off the charts. What a perfectly cooked egg.
Just taste it over the top.
I'm gonna try this soup here. I love the flavor of that.
Almost like a miso soup.
It makes sense that this tastes so fresh because the meals in Thailand and school are meant to taste like a home-cooked meal.
Gotta try the dumpling. So good.
And watermelon is a pretty classic side here. You leave the rind on for an easy handle and delicious. We've got two flavors of the classic yogurt drink they love in Thailand. Which one would you like? Blueberry or mixed fruit?
We'll try blueberry.
Oh, if I didn't know any better, I might think that this has gone bad.
Just thinking the same thing. It's definitely a little sharp.
Wow.
The visuals and the incredible taste, Thai school lunch is getting A tier.
Thai school lunch is probably getting like a C tier. بعرفني كده نسيت.
And next is Vietnam, where a typical school lunch is beef stir-fry, sweet and sour fish soup, rice, dragon fruit, and soy milk. What's the first thing you notice when you look at this school lunch?
Fish bones.
In Vietnam, they teach the kids from a young age to look out for fish bones and fish skins. So you'll notice there are fish bones here, there's a fish head right here, and there's even a whole shrimp with the head on. I kind of wish I got this learning lesson when I was little. Ooh, I love the flavor in this soup. You can tell they use real fish bones to make this.
Just has this incredible depth.
I'm gonna go for some of that beef stir-fry.
You really can't go wrong with beef stir fry.
One cool thing here is that most schools in Vietnam don't allow home-packed school lunches, so you have to eat at school, which I can't tell if I like or don't like, because on the one hand, everyone has the same food, so you're all sharing the same experience, but on the other hand, it's kind of fun to trade. Speaking of trades, though, the number one thing kids look out for at school lunch in Vietnam, the dragon fruit. If you can get your hands on red dragon fruit, it is considered a prized trade. So if I, Max, got red dragon fruit at lunch, you would really want to trade with me.
Ngong Qua.
Now the drink. We're gonna put Vietnamese school lunch in C tier.
Yep, it's definitely getting like a C tier because for obvious reasons. Because the food is kinda good because they have a red dragon. They have like a red dragon. I like the name of like to call it the red dragon because it's kind of fitting the names because it looks like an egg inside that like dragon.
Still a solid score.
Moving on to Indonesia, we have nasi goreng with egg, sliced cucumber, shrimp crackers, sambal, and a box of tea. I'm loving the shape of this tray.
And the colors.
Everything just pops.
I mean, we have a pink shrimp chip.
I just gotta do it. Let's break the egg yolk.
Oh, yeah.
Nasi goreng is one of my favorite dishes in the world, so I'm just gonna go right in.
Do you eat it like a nacho?
I don't see why not. That's a great idea.
Right.
I'm gonna load you up.
A little bit of the sauce.
Wait, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, when you dip one of these shrimp crackers,
It's like Pop Rocks. That sambal might be my favorite part.
if you haven't heard of sambal, it's a spicy chili paste. Absolutely delicious. Goes so well on everything. This one's maybe a level 1 spice. And I've also got a level 2, a level 3, and a level 4. And we're gonna spin this wheel here to see which one each of
Okay.
us has to taste. Because kids growing up in Indonesian schools like to dare each other to try a
Okay. That's kind of sound like fun. But yup, even all this like kind of hot and like it's very hot stays all them. But it kind of sound like very cool idea.
spicier and spicier sambal. Ready? Oh, you got the least spicy one.
Nick, you're up.
You've got to be kidding me. Let's go! Woo! Gotta eat the whole thing, Max.
Your turn. Give yourself a nice big scoop.
Fine.
A little bigger, yep. You gotta swallow that.
I need juice.
Oh my. That is. I was gonna go C, but because that was so enjoyable watching Nick suffer, Indonesia school lunch is getting B tier.
Next up is
B
Bangladesh,
tier,
where we've got
okay.
khichdi, a comforting lentil rice, as well as spiced mashed potatoes, a curried egg, raw green chilies, and some lemonade. We'll eat this traditionally using 3 fingers, where we'll pick up nice little bits of this, and then in you go. I know you well enough to know you're gonna love that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That is packed with flavor.
The spiced mashed potatoes here are called alu borta, and what you do is you also take your fingers and you roll it.
Okay, the food's kind of sound like very tasty because yes, I understand we like almost a whole an hour. Yes, I understand that. But let's go watch the video and give me
Into
the
like this nice little ball that you can then just simply. Oh, I almost choked on it. Just when I thought mashed potatoes couldn't get better.
Comparing this to the German mashed potatoes, night and day.
Try the egg. That's not what I expected, but it's delicious.
Whatever that is, definitely elevates the egg.
Before we give Bangladesh a rating, I think one. That food was delicious. We're going to go S tier for
Yep, S
Bangladesh.
tier.
Continuing on with China, we're having chicken thighs, boiled veggies, egg drop soup, rice, and soy milk. Lunch breaks in China are 2 hours, making it the longest school lunch anywhere in the world. Oh wait, 2 hours? We might be here for a while. What do we think?
Okay,
like
2
to?
hours.
You're going for a
That's
chicken thigh?
very
I'm gonna go for a little egg
longer
drop soup.
in my video.
Wow, the egg drop soup is packed with flavor.
It's like the best chicken I've ever had in my life.
It's very good.
How does it taste like that?
If I was at school lunch in China and I was allowed to get seconds, you bet I'd be running up and getting as much of this chicken as I possibly could. At first, by looking at this, I didn't think it was going to be quite as good, Max, and this is so far very good.
There's only one thing left with try.
I'm not a big soy milk fan, I'll preface it with that.
Milk should come from cows.
Ooh, that's the worst drink we've had all day. Ooh. I wish there was just water.
I would take anything at this point over that. China school lunch, we're going with B tier.
Moving on to the Philippines, we have a pork adobo baan set with sauteed cabbage, white rice, and zesto. Lunch in the Philippines is traditionally brought to school in these lunch boxes called baan.
A little bento box or something.
Yeah, I like it a lot. This is like super premium looking.
That is my type of food, I can tell you already.
Use a spoon in the right hand, fork in the left to push in the food. We get a little bit of rice here. Oh, look at that pork belly. It's like fall apart tender pork belly. I can already tell it's gonna be good.
Crunchy and tender. Insane. Want to try the drinks? Sure. It's almost like a Filipino Capri Sun. Does it have the same design flaw, though, that the regular Capri Sun has? It does. My straw went right through the back. Got most of it on the tray, but it is delicious. I would say my biggest takeaway of this lunch is that it's the most home-cooked of anything we've had. And I don't mind that. To me, it lacks the X factor. To your point, it does feel very homey and nutritious.
I think it's fair to put Filipino school lunch in C tier. And moving now to Malaysia, we've got nasi lemak bungkus, which is a coconut milk rice served with chicken, spicy chili paste, fried anchovies, roasted peanut.
So that's one definitely could definitely could C tier.
And a soft-boiled egg, all served with a Milo drink.
This is one of the coolest little packets of food I've ever seen.
Love the presentation. It's a little present. Do we unwrap it?
Let's do it. Very gentle here. I have no idea what's inside. Oh, wow.
This whole thing is eaten with our hands. No utensils, no paper plate, no nothing.
I'm a little thrown off by the little baby fish on there.
It's easy, Max. Just get in there, grab some rice, put a little bit of chicken.
A little bit of sauce on there.
Phenomenal.
That tastes way better than it looks.
My mouth is just watering from all the different flavors that we're going to eat right now with this. What I'm actually wondering is whether a chocolate malt beverage is going to go well with this.
Interesting. It tastes more like a chocolate bar in liquid form than it does chocolate milk. It's like a dark chocolate, too. This one's gotta rank high. Malaysia's school lunch is getting a solid B tier.
Yep, B tier. Oh no, another stupid ad again.
We have Lebanon, where we'll have za'atar flatbread, cucumber sticks, lebna, fruit, and a pyramid juice box.
I mean, the food looks okay, but I'm dying to see what's going on with these little juice boxes right here.
Yeah, I've never seen a pyramid triangle-shaped drink before. You try to bite it off.
Wow.
That is some of the freshest tasting pineapple juice I've ever had.
I feel like the shape makes it taste better.
I want to take a look at this za'atar flatbread. Look at that. It's crispy. You can tell there's going to be a nice crunch.
Some of that lubna. Throw a little cucumber on top. Get yourself a little roll-up.
For me, the combination of the seasoning as well as that pyramid drink is taking the school lunch to the next level. I also love the dessert. It's just a simple, small banana. I'm amazed by the freshness, seasoning, and simplicity of this school lunch. I think we put Lebanon in C tier. And with
C
Asia
tier.
finished, we'll jump now to Oceania, where we'll try the classic Australian school lunch of sausage rolls,
Yep, Australia food is very delicious.
chips, kiwi slices, and a breakfast drink. Since Australian students eat outside, we're gonna do the same.
So last one is definitely the last one. I mean, the last one is definitely B tier for obvious
But
reasons.
not before putting on our magpie defense helmets.
What is this?
When eating outside, these birds called magpies will actually dive bomb and attack your head. So this is a real thing that some people will do to make sure their head doesn't get attacked while they're eating lunch.
You look ridiculous. How do I look?
Although you bet I'm washing that down with some fresh cold kiwi. And then these Shapes chips. Supposedly it's a very popular snack. I shipped a bunch of different flavors straight from Australia.
I mean, there are shapes. Is that...
Whoa. It tastes like if you were to put the ramen seasoning packet on a cracker.
Very umami.
These are the best part of the whole tray. This drink here, very famous breakfast shake in Australia. It's supposed to be sort of a thick, chocolatey drink.
Gotta hate it.
I don't like it.
It's not good.
This has been a very unpleasant lunch. Actually, no. People are walking by while we're filming this.
It's a tough one to explain.
How are you? Sorry about this. I think it's safe to say Australian lunch is going D tier. And that means our final school lunch.
Wait a second. That's not a country. That's like the whole the earth.
Lunch is Antarctica, where we'll have hoosh, a hot stew made from ice, dried meat, and biscuits.
I'm very confused. What am I looking at?
Before we eat the actual dish, which looks kind of disgusting, I wanted to first show you all the ingredients in this lunch. These are called sledging biscuits. It's a very hardy biscuit that people use in Antarctica to survive. This is pemmican, a mix of dried meat and fat, and this is ice. And if you put it all together, you get something called hoosh.
That doesn't look good for me.
I think we can all understand now why I saved this one for last.
I just can't see myself in that mouth right now. I don't think my arms are right position.
Me too.
Nick, I'm gonna sue. Ooh, I'm for real. That's like pre-smoked beef jerky.
I don't think I can eat
Okay,
it.
look, where's the trash can?
Wash it down with some hot chocolate at least.
Better. That makes up for everything.
What are we giving as our final ranking, Max?
What is below an F?
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I am going to add a brand new category to the tier list and put Antarctica school lunch in Z tier.
Yup, it's definitely gonna below F tier.
As bad as it gets.
One last rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses has to eat the hoosh.
Let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No!
Okay. Guys, If you enjoyed this video and watching this video all the way to the end, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button and more videos. You love those type of videos, always reacting. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Also, you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Also, I forgot what thing it is. It is by this guy. He's the one who makes the video. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. I missed one thing. It is like, what is again? Because for it is, oh, bye guys. I will see you to the next video. Bye guys. Bye.